Hi guys, welcome to Rappler Talk Entertainment. I'm Vernice Tantuco and today I'm here with Bliss director Jerrold Tarog and the star of the movie, of course, Isa Calzado.
Hi guys! Hi Vern,
Welcome.
close tayo. Ang formal mo naman. Rappler nga pala to. Hello
Welcome.
everyone.
Welcome to Rappler.
Hi, thanks for having us.
Thank you for
So
having
you guys
us.
are here because you
Wake up!
Yes, I'm
just released, well, Bliss
Bliss.
came out
Yeah.
last week.
2 weeks ago. A week and a half ago.
Yeah. So before we get into anything, can you tell us what the movie is about?
okay. It's about an actress who's been in the industry for kano katagal na ba?
Mga 20 years
Well,
na siya.
since she was 12 years old. And then she decides to produce this film kasi she wants to gain respect from the industry. Kasi ayaw niya na maging celebrity lang. She wants to be an artist also. And then she gets this director who's been making teleseries for the longest time. So she hires him to do his first film ever. And then she has an accident along the way while they were shooting the last scene in the movie. And then that starts off this weird chain of events that builds up into madness.
Okay.
Because it also unravels the cycles of abuse in her life.
Yes.
Yeah.
And in other people's
Yeah.
lives. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we first heard about this movie when you won Best Actress at an international film festival.
Best performer.
Best performer.
Because I'm a performer.
Artist siya.
And then it made headlines again because of the MTRCB rating. So
So much controversy.
I guess they're trying to protect certain people from the movie. Now that it's been out for a few days, what's the reception been like?
been amazing.
Yeah, it's been amazing actually. Although admittedly, syempre, konti lang yung cinemas na. Pero sobrang, medyo nakaka-overwhelm eh. Kasi I wasn't expecting people to like
it this much.
And watch it for like
Why not?
three
Three
times, 4
may
times.
magpa-5 times.
Yeah. Sinabi nga ng movie reviewer namin, you need to watch it more than once
Yes.
in order to absorb
To-
talaga. Oo.
honestly, I would have to say yes. Because in the first viewing, well, I don't know, maybe because it's different also coming from me. In the first viewing, I'm analyzing myself, looking at things. I enjoyed it more the second time. And I think I need to see it another time to really enjoy. You know what sucks lang? Sorry medyo
Yeah, go
off
lang.
topic. What sucks lang is like, I wish I saw Bliss like all the other moviegoers out there. Yung hindi ko nabasa yung script, I didn't do it. You know, like with fresh eyes.
Yeah.
Yung hindi ko alam yung mangyayari.
Oo.
I wish. Lang
So what was your
But
first
no,
reaction?
I don't wish because I'm happy that I played Jane.
What's your first reaction?
What's your first reaction to the movie when you first saw it? The whole thing.
So we were in Osaka
Yeah.
when I first saw it. I wasn't sure how he was going. It's a puzzle, diba? Parang I wasn't sure how he was gonna piece the puzzle together. Paano niya tatahiin?
Yeah, ang
Kasi I had
daming
this-
nangyari sa movie.
Ang dami. And, you know, I was, medyo selfish to, but my biggest worry is, how did I do?
Yeah.
Siyempre, that's my work eh. And I don't watch playbacks. I hardly ever watch playbacks. Like, he will attest to that.
Yeah.
Parang, so I don't know. And then because I also didn't know, like he said naman na parang I'm still editing it, I'm re-editing, yung ganyan. So I didn't know how it was going to come out. Plus, hindi ko talagang alam half the time, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. So, parang I'm like, okay, I don't remember what I did, but how's it gonna work? So I was really concerned about what I did. So I didn't hate myself. So I was like, okay, I was pretty decent. But what I liked more was that he was able to piece the puzzle together. Kasi even if I do a relatively good job, if hindi maganda yung film, wala, no one's going to watch it. So the biggest pressure talaga is on the director's shoulders.
Yep.
But when I watched it, sabi ko, oh my God, you pieced it together. Di ba sabi ko, natahi mo. Alam mo yun, it's so important. Oh my God, natahi mo siya. Tapos, We had a joke kasi the night before na sabi ko, I'll get dinner na, I'll pay for it. Libre ko na kasi baka mamaya pagkitas nito, ito na yung last natin pagkikita at pagsasama. Baka hindi na kita friend after. Nilalawa ko siya. So the first thing I said was, friends pa rin tayo.
Buti na lang.
Buti naman. Hello, friend.
And it wasn't just the editing that was difficult, probably. I mean,
Yeah.
because you did so much. I mean, you wrote the movie, you did everything.
I think the music's like one of the best things about it.
Thank you.
What for you was the most challenging part?
Oh my God.
Okay, go on.
Well, yung writing, it's always the challenge.
Oo.
Writing. Kasi doon ako pinaka nahihirapan ever since.
Bakit hindi ka magaling?
Hindi sa ganun.
Hindi
It's
siya
more
natural sa'yo?
Hindi, yung process ko
Sorry,
is...
sorry. I have to always
Ito ka na naman.
Go lang.
The process
curious.
is, I have to contain the entire thing in my head before I can write it. So, dun siya nagiging mahirap.
So you don't do notes?
I do notes, pero parang kailangan meron akong solid sense na saan siya magsa-start at saan siya matatapos.
Oo.
Okay.
Yun. And then
So,
I
I don't
write that, and then I try to fill everything in between. So yun yung medyo mahirap. Yun. And then the editing was also really, really tough. Kasi yung first draft ng edit ng film was like, sinunod ko yung script. Okay. So, and then when I saw the first draft, I was like, ay, hindi nag-work yung pelikula. As in, nagpanic ako at medyo kinabahan ako doon. Kasi yun yung sinulat ko sinunod ko lang siya Hindi siya nag-work. And then I had to redo the entire thing. May mga nag-mix and match ako ng mga eksena before lumabas yung final.
What was the biggest change?
It's more of mas maraming, dun sa script kasi, parang 5 cycles ata yun or something. Basta mga 5 or 6 times siyang umulit yung kwento. And buo yun, kada cycle.
Yeah.
So it starts from her waking up and then kitchen and then
Kita dun sa
living room, tas hallway. Buo yun hanggang sa gabi na living room. Every cycle ganun. And then I had to take out a lot of scenes from the later cycles para lang mag-work yung kwento.
Okay. We have a question from Twitter from Eunice Braga at ebenflow312. She's asking
I've seen her profile.
Oh, talaga?
I think I've retweeted something.
She's asking what inspired you to use creative work, specifically acting, as a backdrop for this thriller?
Paano nga ba? Kasi I kind of used Bliss as an excuse to share my influences sa film. So, parang naging natural na lang na the main character became an actress. Kasi, yun, I was watching a lot of thrillers and etc. And parang dun lang siya natural na pumunta. Kasi minsan, I just think of a character pero hindi pa ako sure kung ano yung profession niya, etc. But when I started writing it, sabi ko, magandang maging actress. And then papaligiran ko siya ng... Yung environment niya is filled with abusive people.
Because you've also seen it firsthand, how tough it can get for.
It's so, naisip ko nga because I'm in entertainment, I cover entertainment news, and it's so realistic, everything that happens to her.
Yeah.
You know,
the funny thing is...
It's too realistic sometimes.
Iniisip ng iba
Hello,
parang...
Jane?
Iniisip ng iba parang caricature yung yung portrayal ng director, yung hindi.
Alam mo kung ano yung caricature ng slide?
Alin?
Yung outfit niya.
Well,
Ng
yeah.
director.
Yung ng
Pero
director.
lahat ng-
Pero yung
I can
how
see
he was,
Oo.
meron talagang ganun.
Meron talaga yan. And yung mga ibang lines na sinasabi ng director were real lines na kinuwento sa akin. Ayun. So, hindi siya caricature.
Part of your research.
Part of my research, yes.
Are there any practices na you've experienced in the entertainment industry that like now you've realized, oh, parang mali pala yun, pero ginawa mo? What's the worst one?
Our working hours. But now it's gotten a little better, but
Yeah.
it's still at 2 a.m. or 3, which is still, honestly, when I was younger, okay lang eh. But when I hit my 30s, tama talaga si Jane. Kaya pala pagod na nga si Jane. Alam mo now, I'm really so tired. I'm doing a soap now. The last time I did a soap was 2 years prior. So 2014. So that's almost 3 years, di ba? my body has changed so much in that 3 years. I'm pushing mid-30. I'm 35 this year. Dati kahit 4-5 hours lang sleep ko, okay lang. 6, kayang-kaya. That was a gift. Now 6, I'm like, I'm so tired. I still need more. Yung, what's happening? And then I'm now realizing, wow, ang hirap pala. So I don't know how Eddie Garcia does it, man. Like, he's just on fire the whole time. I don't know, maybe he doesn't work out as much as I do. I'm like, I don't know why. I'm so tired. So minsan actually, the other day, sabi ko, pagod na ako. Gusto ko talaga matulog. Ay, Jane. Alam mo yun? Oh my God! It's so
nakarelate
true.
ka talaga sa kanya.
Even when I was doing it, because I was really tired on set, yes. But I know how I felt also back then, and I've also been so tired, more tired. Because before we would work 24-hour days or more on a regular basis. Segue pa yon. So ngayon nga, at least Channel 2 has been pretty strict. We go home ng, at least some of us, most of us, go home at like 2 or 3 in the morning. So we don't shoot until 5 or 4 na yung latest sa soap namin. But even with that, parang it's, diba, if you think about it, it's still late. My biggest dream is that abutin kami na parang 12, nasa bahay na lahat.
Oh, wow.
Sa
No, 12
Europe, sa
was
Europe
midnight.
ganun.
Yeah.
That's how bad it is that before nga, totoo ha, before, iniisip ko lang, wow, 2 a.m. would be such a blessing. 2 a.m. would be such a blessing. And then now that it's 2 a.m., you're like, 12 noon would be such a blessing.
Baka mangyari nga.
Baka mangyari, di ba? I mean, one day.
Ano lang naman yun pera lang naman yun.
Oo, economics lang naman. It all boils down
Kaya siya
to that.
napipilitan na mag-shoot ng long hours kasi you have to spend para bawas yung shooting days.
So,
ayun.
pera talaga.
When you made the movie, did you set out to have that kind of message or like change the industry in some way?
Change the industry.
I know it's a big statement.
Hindi, no, I was
But I
just
think you are, actually.
I was
Okay,
just
go on.
concerned about. Actually, ang concern ko lang is just writing that story and making it work.
Okay.
Ganun lang naman ako every time eh. And then, I just try to make movies na yung ako mismo pag pinanood ko, hindi ako mahihiya. Although I've done some things na nahihiya ako ipakita.
Like what? Like what?
Hindi. Well, proud ako doon pero hindi ko siya mapanood ulit kasi ako yung artista doon. So,
Panoorin natin.
never.
What?
Yeah. So, yun lang naman yung focus ko. And wala namang aim to like change the industry or whatever. I mean, if it happens, then okay.
Okay.
Parang it wasn't an intentional social commentary.
Hindi. Yung social commentary was part of the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like an intentional jab at the industry?
Hindi naman. It's more like trying to paint the entire, parang nagpe-paint ka ng picture nung industry.
Which is the truth naman. You didn't naman show any. Actually, kaya industry people nung nanonood, tawa ng tawa. Kasi gets na gets!
Yeah.
Diba? Yung parang,
Wow, I know someone like,
Yeah.
I've seen someone like that.
and even yung nakakatulog sa set na nasa frame, yung mag-roll ka na lang. Actually, ang daming things na hindi nakikita. And even in Hollywood, it happens eh. Yung mga bagay na hindi nila nakikita. So, yan.
Well, so, nakaka-relate ka kay Jane. But what did you
In some
do
ways. Not
in
all.
order to get into the role?
What did I do?
Yeah, how did you prepare?
Actually, I have to say, I think I had a good rest before doing Jane.
Yeah.
I think it helped a lot. I came from a 7-week acting course, like acting class in LA, which was once a week lang. And it wasn't even like an intensive script analysis kind of class. It was an audition technique class. But but still, I was in a class setting. I was enjoying. I did some improv classes. So that parang the audition technique class was with Aquila Morong Studios. And then I did some improv classes with the Groundlings founder, Gary Austin, who passed away. But, I felt so free. I was actually fresh. I was fresh. before we started Bliss. Before we started Bliss.
Before.
So I had siguro yung nakapahinga ka talaga is very important. Kumbaga, I took a hiatus. Nag-Hollywood pala ako nun, no? Yes. So, ay nakiusap talaga ako nun kila Jerrold. Kasi dream ko talagang pumunta ng LA or wherever to study. And I said, this is really just gonna be my time. So, we even had to adjust the shoot a bit. But I think it really helped me a lot. Because there was also renewed confidence.
Yeah.
By the end of the class, because when I first did the audition technique class, una giniba niya muna ako because it was so awful. I was so awful. And then, by the end of it, parang I got better with dun sa class. And you know what? You have that renewed confidence.
Yeah.
And then, of course, preparing for Jane personally. Of course, you do your character analysis, your script analysis. You find out your objectives, every scene, you understand it. He also gave us
cheat
sheets,
Yeah.
which I didn't refer much to.
What's in the
Because may mga cycles, di ba? Of what's happening.
Tapos non-linear kasi yung kwento.
Yeah.
Pero ni-restructure ko yung cheat sheet na linear yung kwento. Para dun sa mga nalilito, they can refer to that.
Hindi naman ako manalito.
Okay, good.
So, pero, nainis ako. Dahil nalaman ko, binigyan niya si Adrian ng super extensive character, parang reference analysis, and he didn't give me anything.
Kasi ikaw na si Jane.
Nakakalimutan ka!
Ikaw na si Jane. Ikaw na yun. So, hindi mo na
I
kailangan.
hate you, Lexter! I hate you! And then, pero hindi ako si Jane. Hindi mo si Jane. Hoy, may nagsabi sa akin, I didn't see you in that film. I'm like, yay! And this is an ex-boyfriend. So,
Yay.
okay, anyway. So, I guess I prepared lang in a way na I really tried to understand and recall people who I knew had the same situation that Jane was in. Not just being tired, like having an overbearing mother. What that can do to you. I knew what it was like to be a provider. So I know what it did, how that plays around with your head. Like the pressure, the whatever, sometimes being numb. That's what happened to Jane. Pagod na siya, numb na siya eh. Kasi nga lahat na sila may piraso ng pangarap ko, diba?
Yeah.
So sometimes you also really feel that way. So it's really about just understanding the way that, how she would think. And of course, with his guidance on set. Especially, I think, our first day, parang, minsan naglalaban ba yata kami, parang sabihin niya, bawasan mo, ganyan. Kaya sabi mo dati, nag-resist pa ako. Meron ka sinabi.
I think, medyo hindi ko lang malala yung wording, pero...
So you were resisting the character.
I don't know what he
Ganda.
said. He told me, but I don't know.
And then eventually you embraced it.
Maybe, I think it was just first day jitters for us. It was our
Maybe,
first time to collaborate, diba? So, hindi ko pa siya masyado templado, hindi niya rin ako templado.
Hindi pa namin alam na pareho pala kaming baliw.
So, ang kailangan lang niya sabihin, like, just unleash your inner baliw.
And then the role, I heard, was originally written for someone else.
Yes.
Did that affect how you saw the character, how you portrayed her?
No.
Hindi naman.
Not at all.
Pero kailan mo nalaman? After na?
No. Nung...
Audition pa lang?
Oo.
Okay.
Oo. Or after the audition. Basta nung nakuha ko na, before we started grinding.
So what was it about Iza that made you get her?
My cuteness.
Yes, yung...
Wow.
Madami
Joke lang!
Madami nag-audition for the role, actually.
Who else?
Oh, no.
Are you allowed to?
Pwede naman.
Huwag
Pwede
naman.
ba? Sige,
Okay.
wag.
Parang unless they say, like me, I say that, hey, I auditioned for that Mike De Leon film. That's fine.
Point taken. Sige.
You know what I mean? Don't hurt them.
Madaming nag-audition.
Audition.
And then, marami sa kanila na magaling yung portrayal. Pero si Iza lang yung merong certain na, yung may kagat dun sa...
Hindi pa nga kita kayo nagat. May kagat
Yun,
talaga
may
ako.
kagat eh. And then when I had her read against Adrian Vergara, nag-work yung combination nila.
Ang galing ni Adrian actually.
Super! She's so good. She's so good.
Yeah.
Because a lot of her scenes, only as Lilibeth, I didn't know how she did the roast because wala ka dun eh. But as Rose, I love Rose. Actually, I wanted that role, diba, initially. Sabi ko, she's the one that really speaks to me. But to me pa, not Jane. It was more like, I love Rose.
Yeah.
I really love her. But I don't think I would have been able to give what she gave.
Hindi. Pero nung dumating sa audition si Adrian, medyo alam ko na kagad na
Siya?
Kasi narinig ko siyang tumawa. And yung tawa niya dun sa film, it's her real
Ganun
laugh.
talaga.
Ganun talaga siya tumawa. Kaya, ganun siya. So sabi ko,
Tapos
ito.
dahil theater trained siya, she's able to
Yeah.
shift to
Yeah.
to that. I mean, she can play around with it. She's a very good actress.
Was she invited to audition?
Yeah, invite ko siya.
Everybody.
Paano niya siya nahanap?
Napanood ko siya sa, sa The Comeback. It's a Cinema One film with Kay Abad.
Oo.
What did she do there?
May supporting ano siya, parang tatlo sila na barkada ni Kay. So I invited 2 from the, 3 dun sa film na yun. Ayan.
And we had the same manager.
Yeah. And then I had no idea na ganun siya umarte. Actually, kasi ibang-iba yung ginawa niya sa The Comeback. Parang naisip ko na she might be interesting na
I'd love to see her in that film.
Ayun, iba siya dun. And then suddenly, biglang pagpasok niya, siya na. Siya na yun. Yeah.
Oo.
Okay.
Siya talaga.
Yeah. Ang galing talaga niya. Well, like when I saw her,
Yeah.
I mean, of
I know
course,
who the other actress he was there were 2 choices eh. I love that other actress also,
rin.
but she wouldn't have been able to portray Rose in that way. It would have been a totally different Rose, not as scary,
Yeah.
but a sadder one.
Yeah, actually.
Oo. Yun. So,
Oo.
importante talaga ang casting ah.
Medyo scary nga si Rose. And I have a friend who, he watched the movie the next day daw. He had a nightmare about the movie.
Actually, dami. Pero, that works for us.
Yeah, nasabihan na ako na maglagay ako ng trigger warning sa pelikula. Kaya, well,
Ayun.
ayun.
Okay. Well, we have
Sorry.
another question from Twitter, and this is interesting for Isa. From Pepe Stella.
Pepe Stella.
At $sign lang yung Twitter handle niya.
Okay.
So
Stella.
Pepe Stella.
Baller.
Pepe Stella. For Miss Isa Calzado, how did she have a hard time getting out of the character of Jane Ciego?
Ako pa rin.
So were
Ito
you
pa rin
stuck
si
there?
Jane, eh. Ito pa rin si Jane. Pagod na. No. I don't like, I don't know.
Has that ever been a problem?
No, not
Hindi.
for me. But I guess there's always a piece of the character that stays with you.
Di ba sabi mo, pag umuwi ka, tas nasa kama ka
Only
na?
that once. That one time. And one time, we shot all those wake up, all the bed scenes.
Yeah.
We shot it in one day. And ang dami nun.
Yeah.
By the time umuwi ako, paghiga ko, wala. Feeling ko, nandun pa rin ako sa set. And hindi ako na, normally paghiga ko, it's like, ang sarap, higa, no. But this time, paghiga ko, oh my God, I feel like I'm in the freaking film still.
Wala ka
Oh,
naman,
no.
Wala ka naman smoke detector sa scene.
Wala. Meron, pero kasi madilim.
Okay.
So, hindi ko siya makita. Pero, talagang that was the first time na na-feel ko yun. Pero, siguro, as an actress, because you play around with your emotions so much, it's not so much for me that the character stays with me. The emotions that I play around with, that's what stays with me. And it's hard. I mean, Ben, thanks for being so patient and so understanding. I really need a very grounded human being as a partner because my emotions go like that. I can be sweet one moment and a monster the next moment. And that's just how I am because that's how we are. We're made to laugh and then cry and then laugh and cry and then be sad and happy. Like, that's what happens lang, I think. Yeah.
Part of the job.
Part of the job. But then I guess, you know what? I was always a drama queen. Honestly, at least I get to make money from my being a drama queen. No.
Ever ba kayong natakot while filming? Because that sounds pretty scary, yung you went to bed and then...
Yeah, that was scary for
Yeah.
me. But while filming, yung ano lang siguro, yung stuff like yung harness, yung
Were you
babagsak
really
ka.
Well, so
Not-
you were
that
really
wasn't
on the
me.
harness.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
merong part na si Isa talaga yung nasa harness. Yun yung mas mababa. And then, pag kailangan namin ng mas mataas, we use the double.
double. Which I don't get, kasi I could have done it. But again,
Ikaw, gusto mo?
Baka ma-Jane ka.
yun, meron gano'n yung... Tapos meron tayo yung falling, di ba? Yung foaming at the mouth.
Oo.
Like, wag natin ulit-ulitin to, guys. Sabi ko, mahal ko kayo, pero wag natin ulit-ulitin to.
One take lang. Yung si Ian. Tinanggal lang kami.
Hindi naman mahirap yun eh. It was more like uncomfortable kasi you had to... So what but because of our tricks, it was a little less uncomfortable. But, you know, I'm like, hey, you're my friend. Like, at least komportable ako sa
Yeah. Okay.
Tsaka trabaho naman. Uncomfortable kaya. Mahirap kaya yung kahit sa last scene, kahit may tricks or whatever. Hirap kaya nun para sa akin ah.
So, now that the movie's out, you guys have been visiting theaters also, di ba?
I've only one theater, like in Glorieta. But tomorrow, we're gonna be at Robinson's Ermita.
Pwede mo bang i-reveal kung anong oras? Or...
Pwede naman.
Okay.
Pwede ba?
Go ahead.
5:45 p.m. Showing, yeah.
So, if anyone wants to watch the movie,
Yeah.
get the 5:45 at Robinson's
Ermita. Yes. Sorry guys, gusto ko talaga mag super daming theater visits, pero hindi ko naman in-expect na may theater visitation para this week. So this is really all I could squeeze in. But you know, whenever I have free time, I tell them, hey, I'll do it. So that's what happened. Like tomorrow, I'm gonna be coming from a body positivity talk, so I'm gonna go straight there.
What do people tell you? Because you see them after they watch the movie, is that right?
We have a video clip of what happened in Glorieta. Because actually, kasi I've been told, meron daw pumapalakpak sa theater. So I was like, I wonder if they're going to clap. I was, you know, like, it would be so nice. So walang nag-clap.
Yeah.
Sabi ko,
Okay.
walang nag-clap. Sabi ko, ayun yung nag-clap. Pero okay, papasok na ako. So inuhan nila yung lights, yung konti lang, so it wasn't super bright. I said, hi guys, I'm Isa Calzado. And then everyone went, wow! And then they started clapping. And it was like, oh, thanks. I said, I hope you liked our family. Yeah! Like, sobrang love. And you know, even without that theater visit, the response from Twitter alone has been so good. And not just Twitter, people I know. That's for me. Okay, so I had a role before for starting over again that people talked about that scene. But that was just a scene. I only had a couple of scenes there. Parang I couldn't take full credit for that. I also can't take full credit for this, but I can take like 75% credit for it. Because I'm really like, sabi ko nga pag pinanood mo, magsama ka talaga sa akin dyan. So like when people tell me, and people like friends I know love the film, you know, it just means so much more. People that my directors, Joel Lamangan, Loris Guillen, everybody from ABS-CBN, Ma'am Charo, Tita Malu. I mean, people I love and respect when they appreciate the film and of course my work. Parang, oh wow, really? Because I wouldn't have guessed that
Pero mahirap pumalakpak dun sa film, ha?
Yeah.
Kasi nakaka-stun.
Yeah.
So, usually, merong pagka yung credits, yung title, nakanganga pa yung mga tao.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kasi yun yung nangyari sa amin.
Yeah.
Like, after I watched it.
Where
after
did you
the
watch
last,
it?
Green Hills.
Okay.
After the last scene, di ba?
During our
Black
premiere?
muna.
No. Okay.
Before the credits roll kasi, may black muna.
Yeah.
Nakatingin lang ako, parang,
Dug.
tapos tumitingin ako sa friends ko, parang, yun na ba? Is that it? Is it over? Yeah, and then the lights come on, and the credits roll, and it's like, okay.
Meron siyang ganun.
It's over.
Stand ka pa.
You don't know kasi meron pa ba?
Oo. So
Someone
that's
said nga eh.
that's why you need a second viewing.
Yeah. Somebody had this theory that I think Jane is still asleep. May ganun pa sila. I'm like, I think really she was still asleep. I'm like, Everything that happened to her there was just still her dream.
Wild!
Diba? Grabe. Umabot sila sa ganon. Siya nga, hindi umabot dun eh.
So, gising na ba talaga siya?
Ayoko
Or
nang
is
sirain
she-
yung interpretation ng ibang tao.
Bahala
eh.
na.
So,
That's why he really intended it to be
Okay.
abrupt. Somebody, yung inang, Olivia Lamasan saw it. And then she said, kasi meron daw nagsabi sa kanya na parang the nudity wasn't necessary. Sabi naman niya, pinagtanggol niya pa. Sabi niya, hindi. Yun ang interpretation ni Jerrold. Sabi niya, and para sa kanya siguro, yun yung rebirth ni Jane.
Oh.
Rebirth.
Valid naman. Hindi ko naman, whatever your interpretation. Go.
Pero kasi, di ba, I'm sure yung ibang tao sabihin, bakit kailangan pa maghubad? Iba eh. Imagine the film without that last scene of how he gave
Iba
it.
nga.
It wouldn't have been as shocking. The whole point of the film is to make you think, shock you.
Yeah.
Gisingin ka din niya.
And it was the scene
Like a
probably that
coffee.
gave you that X rating to
Well,
begin with.
that
And hello,
yung
Adrian.
Everything else,
masturbation.
yes.
Hello,
Yes,
Adrian.
yes, yes.
Yung masturbation.
I love you, Yan! Wish you were here. Where are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I do wish she was here so we could ask
Yeah.
about.
Is she?
Talaga?
Yeah.
Adrian, hindi pwedeng pa-share-share lang. Ayan.
No, but you guys were not expecting the X rating, of course.
No.
Di ba,
The worst,
R16
the
lang.
worst
I
was
thought
R18
R18
ng...
Oo.
Yan.
Did you, for a while, did you really think that it wouldn't be shown at all here in the Philippines?
Well, dumating yung...
Or were, kasi when I spoke
in
to
its
you,
integral form.
you were so relaxed. Or maybe you were tired. I
No,
don't
that's
know.
just how he is.
Ganito lang talaga.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's him.
So when I spoke to you, you were like, well, ayun, mag-appeal kami.
Yes. Yes.
It sounds so much like you.
Yes.
No, just to give you an idea of Jerrold. Everything's going wrong, may delays, ganyan.
Lang tumayo ba? Oh,
Ay!
yung
May
mic
ano,
niya.
may mic ako.
Yeah.
He'll just go. Okay. Tapping. I'm like, that's it. Like, ako yung Jumaine na ako.
Ayun. Well, yeah.
So at the time, takot ka ba? Or wala, chill ka lang talaga?
I don't know. Parang I was just ready to accept kung ano man. I mean, I was ready to defend it.
Oo.
Definitely. I mean, I researched
Sorry.
everything.
Ano ko lang?
Pero I was kind of already thinking kung halimbawa hindi siya mapalabas, kung ano yung ibang avenues.
To do a recut.
Recut maybe. Pero no, actually the most that I would do was just apply blurs din sa mga nudity.
Okay.
And maybe bleep out yung...
But they didn't allow that.
Hindi, in fairness to them, sabi nila mas maganda yung pelikula na walang blurs.
Kaya nila sinabi yun.
Kaya
Kasi we
nila-
wanted to do an R16 version.
Oo.
Do you regret, in some ways,
Na.
not having an R16 version?
Hindi
Because it
naman.
could have given us more ticket sales.
Hindi, ayaw din ng MTRCB eh. So, naka-blur na yun. As in,
How
lahat.
does it work? I mean, for anyone, I mean, syempre, you guys know because you're in the industry and
Yeah.
you know how the MTRCB works. But, so you submit a film
You
and
submit,
He
then...
does na
you
yun.
submit
Oh,
a
okay.
film and then meron siyang 3-member na panel na magre-review.
Laging tatlo.
Tatlo. Random yun. And then, magbibigay sila ng rating. Pag hindi mo gusto yung rating, you can appeal for a second review. And ang alam ko is 5-member naman yung panel for that. And then, ayun, ibibigay nila yung review.
And the second time that you went, it was quick lang, no?
Yes.
5, di ba sila nun?
5
Or-
sila. Oo. R18 kaagad yung binigay nila. I didn't get a chance to like use my survey funds.
Nagano pa ito nag-prepare.
Pero,
Oh, may survey nga
Oo,
pala.
Oo, nagpa-survey ako sa UP. And,
Tsaka nag-todo siya maka-prepare. Dapat nga nandun pa ako, but I had taping talaga, hindi maka-release.
yeah, biglang
Gusto
binago
pa niya
nila.
talaga nandun ako.
Nagkataon lang talaga na yung first panel was just super conservative nung dalawa doon. Ayan. To the point na they were willing to give a kind of unconstitutional na rating dun sa pelikula just to protect a conservative na grupo.
Okay. Well, now that Bliss is out, you are working on
Gregorio.
Goyo.
Yeah, Goyo.
Yes. Can you tell us about that for like super quick? I know you released the cast. You
Yeah.
revealed the cast.
Na-reveal na?
Yeah.
O, so sino?
Anong sino?
Ayaw mo sabihin sa akin isang girl. Alam ko
Hindi.
lang si Gwen.
Hindi ko, pwede ko sabihin yung actor, yung mga actors, pero kung sino sila, yung characters na.
Oo,
hindi pa.
sabihin mo lang yung actor.
Si Empress.
Uy, talaga?
Yeah.
Uy, bongga. Praise God. Hindi, good for her.
Okay, sir.
Talaga, hindi ko kaya to. No, because diba, like, she deserves this second chance.
Yes.
I love it!
Yan. And I'm so
Go, Empress.
I'm so looking forward to working with them. So, si Empress, si Gwen, and...
I thought you were looking for a more parang morena. Sorry ito yung ginawa namin kwentuhan to ngayon.
Oh, go lang.
Nag-work
Now we
yung-
know whoever she's playing was supposed to be more morena. But,
Kind of. Pero since maputi si Paolo, maputi si Gwen. So, itodo ko na mapuputi sila. Pero,
Hindi mo siya paiitimin.
hindi na. Kamukha na, basta ang point is kahawig nila yung actual na historical. Para hindi ko pa pwedeng sabihin ko siya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Ano pa ang kwento mo?
so may
Tagoyo?
release date na. Alam kong 2018.
Basta 2018. Ayan. Hindi pa namin matansya kasi kung...
End of the year.
Maybe, I don't know. Kasi depende siya sa level ng work ng CG eh. Kasi halos every other scene merong CG elements. So hindi namin
Bakit?
alam. Kailangan namin mag-recreate ng mga environment for that.
At tas kailangan ayusin.
Yeah. Nag-build kami ng isang malaking set sa Tarlac. Pero kailangan pang i-fill up with CG yung ibang...
Was it the same for Luna?
Mas malaki ngayon yung scale. As in. And we have to like recreate yung Tirad Pass na battle. So,
I know.
isang buong mountain face gagamitin namin just for the battle scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah, medyo stress.
So at what point of production are you in now?
Day 1 ng shooting is Thursday.
Exciting.
Yeah.
And that's why that's why you need your coffee today.
Yes.
No, he just needs his coffee.
Oh, in
Every-
general,
every day.
you just
Every
need
day.
your coffee.
Yeah.
He's just a coffee drinker.
All right. Well, Bliss is still out in theaters today.
Yes,
Yes.
10 theaters. So, kung
Yes.
gusto niyo pang padamihin, please keep watching.
Pwedeng padamihin. Pwede.
Mag-post ka na kasi.
Nagpo-post ako.
Nagpo-post.
Yeah,
So if you
nagpo-post
want to
ako.
see what theaters they're gonna be showing at,
Yeah.
they're on Facebook at Bliss Film PH.
Yes.
So all the
Also,
theaters are there.
on
all the
Instagram,
times.
yeah. Or even check mine at Miss Isa Calzado.
Or Twitter account ko rin. May patatas.
Yan. Yeah, potato!
Ayan, potato.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. This was Rappler Talk Entertainment.
Thanks, Ferns.
Thank you also.
Yeah.